Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I will test the new Pirastro Perpetual strings. I got the string on the music fair in Frankfurt directly from Pirastro. I played some samples on their violins which they had there on display, and after that asked the developer of Pirastro strings if he could give me a sample set to test for you on my YouTube channel. And he was so friendly to give me one, and therefore today I will put on the Pirastro Perpetual strings. So thank you very much to Pirastro. It's very much appreciated that you gave me those strings to test, because I'm very curious myself too. So the set will be with two options for the A string. I have here the synthetic core A string, which will be more the regular one, I think. The E string is from Platinum and it's all handmade strings in Germany since 1798. The D string seems to have a silver coating and with a synthetic core, of course. And the same goes for the G string. It's also silver with a synthetic core. I'm very much looking forward to this review, and we'll put the strings on right now. Right now, this is the first tune-up of the Pirastro Perpetual strings. I always check my bridge position after I put on new strings to make sure that the bridge didn't move when I changed the strings. So my first impression of the Perpetual strings by Pirastro is that they actually have quite some, that they give in to the bow a little bit, which I actually like very much. The initial thing about the Pirastro Perpetual strings is that they respond very different than the Il Canor Soloist set to my bow pressure. So I have some days to adapt to them, and then I will play another sound sample for you. So after 2.5 months, the Perpetual strings by Pirastro hold their edge in sound quite well, especially on the A and the E string. The edge is enormous and the projection is very strong. The D and the G string also have a little bit of this higher overtones and therefore project quite well. When you compare this kind of sound with, for example, the Eva Pirazzi by Pirastro, after 2.5 months, the Eva Pirazzi strings really dull out. Their sound get very one-dimensional. I don't think this is the case with the Perpetual strings. I played them a lot and they still have this kind of edge to the sound, and they don't lack some depth and color. And you can do with them whatever you like, basically. So their dynamic range goes from very strong to very soft. The D and the G string feel also very soft under the left hand. In general, the set feels like a low tension set. I know that it isn't, but the strings generally feel quite easy under the left hand and they have a very good playability. That my wolf note got worse with these strings doesn't mean anything bad. That is a problem of my violin, and I actually think the better the string, the stronger the wolf note gets. The balance over the strings from the G-D to the A to the E is, in my opinion, very good. There are some whistling problems sometimes with the E string, and also the E string sounds very bright, but that of course is, considering they are a high-end string, more of a quality than a bad thing. You can project very well and you can hear yourself very well if you play, for example, with an ensemble. Let me show you how the E strings sound over the full length. One also good quality about the Pirastro Perpetual strings is that they take close to no time to play in. The sound from the beginning was of course a little bit more edgy, but compared, for example, with the playing in time of the Il Canone string by Larsen, or Larsen strings in general, the strings have their characteristic in sound from the beginning. They dull a little bit out, but not compared to other strings. Like, for example, when we stay with the same company, the Eva Pirazzi by Pirastro. They dull a lot out, and so you have to change them quite a lot. I think I could leave this string on for another 2 months or even longer without any problem. The resistance under the bow from the strings is very good, so you don't have this cracking sound very easily. You have to go quite far to the fingerboard and press very hard to achieve that sound. Overall, I'm very pleased with this string. Of course, they are more on the expensive side. If you want to support my channel, or if you want to support my sponsor, who usually sends me strings, and I'm sure they would have sent me the string as well if I didn't have them anyways, please visit the shop polychord.com, and if you are from Europe, order some strings there. They really have the best prices, and they are one of the best shops I know. As I said, the Pirastro Perpetual strings, awesome string, great for the market, because they are quite an all-round string and quite an awesome all-rounder, with very little compromises here and there, and more strengths over the board than any other string I know for now. So thank you for watching this video. Leave a like or a comment, or both, and subscribe to my channel if you want, if you like this kind of videos, or if you like the tutorials I make, or if you like the music that I make. I'm very glad that I have a lot of subscribers right now. I think it's over 3,000. I will continue to make the videos for you. There are some in the pipeline already. I'm a little bit behind with the editing because I recorded so much this summer, because I can only do that in the summer. So take care and bye bye.